Yeah. You said my creativity's gone. Funny, every round you drop, I'm the topic you're on. Talking about I'm stuck in comments, that's rich. You spend your whole day watching every post that I pitch. That I ain't a king, cool, I don't need a crown. Real ones get respect when they walk through town. You need a title in your bio just to feel like you're great. I'm building every move while you're obsessed with my fate. You said I dodged points, let's revisit the tape. You threw 10 weak claims and called it checkmate. Then when I answered half, you switched what you meant. Now you're moving every goalpost wherever it went. 2 weeks to respond? Yeah, I heard that line. Like a clock determines where the bars are refined. You think speed equals quality, that's a terrible take. Microwave rappers always end up sounding fake. You want an instant replies every hour of the day. Like I owe you attention every time that you play. The world don't stop spinning when you waiting for a diss. I got things to accomplish outside internet clips. Talking about my pen ain't real, that's your favorite excuse. Every time you get outwritten, that's the angle you use. If the bars hit hard, then it goes written right. Anything except admitting somebody else can write. See the pattern? Every argument's the same. When you lose on the substance, you attack the name. When the punches connect, you question how they're made. Like skill is impossible unless somebody got paid. You keep talking creativity, let's discuss yours. Every round sounds recycled from your previous wars. Same setup, same angle, same predictable schemes. You got one playlist running on repeat in your dreams. Say my pen ain't real, then why you quote every line? You say I'm dodging points, but you keep changing the signs. You say I took too long, like that's supposed to be shame. But if the record still lands, then the timing ain't the game. You say I ain't a king, I never needed the throne. I'm just watching you build your whole identity on me alone. Yeah, let's talk comments. Let's talk comments. You love bringing that up, like engagement somehow means that my level ain't enough. If I'm stuck in the comments, then explain what you do. You're right there beside me, every common thread too. Difference is, I don't mistake attention for success. You count every mention like it's money in excess. You treat every notification like a championship ring, then wonder why your records never say anything. And this king talk, man, that angle is weak. You spent 20 bars discussing a title I didn't seek. The funny thing is, you accidentally proved my point. You focused on the label while I focused on the joint. See, a king isn't someone who announces he's great. It's somebody whose actions make the doubters relate. Meanwhile, you campaigning for approval online, trying to convince everybody that your spotlight can shine. You say I dodge points, let's get specific and clear. Half your points were assumptions that disappeared. The other half were opinions dressed up as fact. And you got mad when I pushed all the nonsense back. You wanted a quick response, you wanted panic. You wanted me emotional, frantic. But I took my time, built every rhyme. Now every rebuttal lands exactly on time. You questioning the pen, but never question your pride. That's the real contradiction that you're trying to hide. Cause if these bars are authentic, then what's left to defend? You have to admit somebody else can contend. And that's scary, I know. You've been talking like you're untouchable, like every single challenger is somehow disposable. But confidence ain't proven by the volume you speak. It's proven when your argument survives scrutiny. Every angle you brought, I've already addressed. Now you're recycling complaints cause you ran out of the rest. Same 2-week line, same king line, same pin line. Like a broken machine trying to save the same. You don't want answers, you want a narrative. Something you can repeat till it sounds imperative. But repetition ain't evidence, remember that fact. A weak claim repeat is still a weak claim in rap. So keep saying my pen isn't real. Keep saying I'm dodging. Keep counting days on the calendar, keep obsessing over comments. Meanwhile, I'm writing, and every time you mention me, you prove exactly where your attention is. That's the difference. Yeah, you need a conversation. I create it. Yeah. Yeah. Pen check. Yeah. Yeah. You keep saying I vanish, took a break from the scene, like every second offline somehow kills the dream. But the funny thing is, while you counted the days, you were refreshing my page in 100 different ways. Who was really waiting? Let's settle that score. You acted like a landlord knocking on my door. Meanwhile every upload, every post that I make had you first in the comments with a new complaint to state. You call it accountability, I call it obsession. You disguise fixation as some noble lesson. If I really didn't matter like you constantly claim, why's my name in every sentence every time that you aim? See, that's the contradiction, it's impossible to hide. You say I'm irrelevant while standing by my side. Every angle you created depends on me to survive. So tell me who's carrying who just to stay alive. You say my pen ain't real, they explain the pressure. Every time I write a verse you gotta answer measure for measure. You say I'm dodging points, but the points keep changing shape. By the time I answer one, you already escaped. King, yeah. Let's discuss creativity since you brought it up first. You keep saying that mine somehow died in the dirt, but creativity isn't random words that collide. It's constructing every angle with intention inside. You think creativity's noise, I think it's precision. You think it's yelling louder, I think it's decision. You think it's 20 insults packed into a rhyme, I think it's making every punch land right on time. Look at your catalog, look at your themes. Same 4 complaints repeated through your schemes. Commons, king, pen, delay. Every round sounds identical in a different display. How you judge an imagination with that kind of range? Every battle sounds exactly the same. It's like watching one movie with 100 new names, then pretending every sequel completely changed. The irony hurts, you became what you accused, calling me repetitive while recycling your views. You handed me material before I even began. Now the rebuttal writes itself every time that you stand. Every time, yeah. And let's talk about kings one more time. You seem fascinated, like that single conversation got you captivated. Maybe it's because titles matter more to you than growth. Maybe that's the reason every claim sounds forced. I never said a throne automatically proves skill. I never said a crown makes a weak rapper real. You built a whole argument around a point I didn't make, then celebrated beating it like some major mistake. That's called shadow boxing, fighting ghosts in the air, winning imaginary battles nobody declared. Then looking for applause after the final bell rings, like anybody cares what happened in those dreams. Real respect isn't granted, it's earned over years through consistency, resilience, failures and fears. You can call me whatever, that changes no facts. The work speaks louder than labels attached. Keep counting the days, keep counting replies, keep building your narratives, keep telling your lies. Cause every accusation just circles around, and every time it does, your argument drowns. The pen ain't real, let's analyze that thought, cause that's the biggest claim that you consistently brought. What exactly makes a pen real? Please explain. Is it struggle? Is it pain? Is it posting every day? Cause if authenticity depends on your approval, then your entire standard needs immediate removal. You made yourself the judge, jury, witness in court, then act surprised when nobody supports the report. See, real writing isn't proven by a rumor online. It's proven when the structure and the substance align, when the setups make sense, when the punchlines connect, when the audience remembers what they heard and respect. You can't just prove skill by repeating suspicion. You need evidence, facts, in a coherent position. Instead you keep circling back whenever you're stuck, like maybe if you say it enough it'll suddenly work. But repetition isn't proof, never was, never will. 100 empty accusations are still empty still. Yeah. Yeah. Here's another thing, you keep bringing up comments as though conversation somehow limits accomplishing this. Like intention and creativity can't both coexist. That's a false choice argument and it doesn't persist. The internet exists, people communicate there, ideas are exchanged there, opinions appear there. You treat comments like prison, I treat comments like space, just another environment where discussions take place. But somehow in your world that's a devastating flaw. You say it like you discovered some hidden law. Meanwhile you're commenting too, trying to make your case, so we're standing in the same room at exactly the same place. The only difference, my entire identity isn't built there. I can leave for weeks, you'll still be sitting there. 2 weeks, 2 months,